In this presentations, we are going to discuss about the unit 1, that is an introduction to compilers and lexical analysis, where we are going to discuss about the phases of compiler. Actually, the phases of compilers are 6 phases: lexical analyzer, syntax analyzer, semantic analyzer, intermediate code generator, code optimizer, code generation. So here the lexical analyzer is used to generate a token. Then the lexical analyzer is also take the input is an characters, sequence of characters, then that can be partitions into tokens. Then the syntax analyzer take the tokens and generate a parse tree. It used to check the syntax of the given input string, and the semantic analyzer is used for the type checking, and the intermediate code generator is used to generate a 3 address code. Then the code optimizer is used to remove the unwanted codes from the target code. Then finally the code generation generate a assembly code. So these are the 6 phases. So these 6 phases are worked with error handler and symbol table management. Actually, the variables or the identifiers are stored into the symbol table. It has the address and the data type of the symbols and with the flag information. So at the same time, the error handler in each phase some error should be occurred, so that can be handled by the error handler. In the detailed descriptions about the lexical analyzer, it take the input, that is in position is equal to initial plus rate star 60. This is in the input string. So where the lexical analyzer generate a token, identifier, operator and constants with the assignment symbols. Then the syntax analyzer generate a syntax tree. So where the root node is an equal, the left child is identifier 1, then it has a one subchild, that is with the parent identifier 2, then it has the right child is an subchild, that star, and the right child is 60 and identifier 3. Then semantic analyzer, where consider the 60 is an integer, but other variables, then other identifiers are declared in the data type float. So we want to convert the integer to float when involving the binary operations with the other operand. So convert integer to float, that can be added as a new node. Then intermediate code generate by using the temporary variable, where maximum 3 operand, minimum 2 operand. So the temporary variables are used to store the temporary result. So finally the code optimizations. So the unwanted codes are removed. In the previous slide, some temporary variables are used without efficiency. So we have to remove that. Then finally the assembly language is generated by the mnemonic instructions. Move the identifier comma R2, then multiplications of that constant value into the content of R2, then that is to be stored into R2. Then move the content of identifier 2 value to the R1, then add R2 and R1. Finally the result is stored into the identifier 1. So this is a structure, internal structures of the phases of compiler, what is involved in each phases. Then the symbol table management, it is used for store the symbols. So that is in which what are the variables available. Thank you.